Okay, here it goes. Here it goes. We have the Black Leader, Burley Piper's Black Leader. It's been sitting in a jar for a day, I think a whole day, and then earlier, a couple hours ago, I emptied it all out again into like a big bowl and broke up more of the pirate cake chunks. Um, I was thinking about it. And I was like, I definitely need to, you know, break it up more. Um, Otherwise, there's just going to be pirate cake chunks in there. So I broke it up, spent some time, broke it up, and so hopefully there's not too many big chunks in there. But so first impressions, let's rock and roll, man. Yeah, I've used dark fired and um, you know with some of my own attempts at like mixing it with stuff, Perique, and very either like some Virginias and stuff. I think I talked about that in the previous video. So pretty familiar with the straight Kentucky taste. Yeah, but I've never mixed it with a Latakia. So and then of course there's the Perique and the Burley in the haunted bookshop. So this should be a winner here. Definitely full. Yeah, very Kentucky forward. Dark fired forward. It's really California forward. That's how you know it's good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's starting to open up a little bit. Yeah, this is nice. This is definitely a full nighttime blend for me. It's pretty balanced. Pretty balanced actually. The Even though it's a third Kentucky, it's not overpowering. It's not like getting weird. Like when I've tried to blend with Kentucky, I either put way too much or it just overpowered everything and like had like a weird kind of like I think I tried to describe it before. Like it's like a weird. I don't know. It's just like a weird bitey thing. But this is pretty balanced actually. Maybe the Latakia really kind of balances it out. I was always wondering about mixing some Latakia in there, but I never had like a Latakia blend that I wanted to use as like that I wanted to like mess with. But this is cool, just like the straight recipe, you know. Yeah, this is good. Definitely like the Burley Piper was saying, it's not a all day smoke. I probably wouldn't smoke this in the morning or in the middle of the day. I'd probably save this for nighttime. All right. And as you saw, I have 6 ounces of it, so it's gonna last me quite a while, which is cool because it'll sit in that mason jar and do its thing, and hopefully I'll probably have it for at least a year. There's just so many there's just so many different blends to smoke, man. It's crazy. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Looking forward to it aging a little bit in that jar. So anyway, thanks, man. Thank you, Burley Piper, for the blend recipe. And yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up a tin of Redburn and 2 ounces of Big and Burley and make some bare knuckle burley. See that? Bare knuckle burley. That sounds really good. So I'm gonna mix up some of that. Have 4 ounces of that. Need to get myself a 24-ounce mason jar. Gotta acquire one of those somehow. Procure a 24-ounce mason jar. I don't have any of those. I have a whole bunch of 32 ounces and a whole bunch of 16 ounces, but not a 24. So check out some thrift shops or something. Sometimes they have those. Mm. But yeah, anyway, other than that, it's Sunday evening. It's a good Sunday. Went to church. Good morning at church. Uh, what else did I do? I went to the gym. Deadlift day. Good deadlift day because I didn't fuck my back up at all. I didn't like overwork it. I went up to 315, but just sumo, and did a whole bunch of front squats as a warm up thing. And dude next to me was doing these like ass to grass, like holds. Like he would just a normal high bar squat position or bar position, and then he would just go down all the way, and just like stay there. I was like, it's interesting. I would assume that like that works your like upper back. You know what I mean? Try to stay upright. So I'm gonna try those my next squat day, which will be Wednesday. Give those a shot. See what that feels like. I might incorporate that in my warm up. I don't know. Okay. I'm still changing my program around. Still learning stuff, and so I like to after I have my workout, I think about what I do and what does it feel like, and then the next day, like, how does it feel, and could I have done more? Should I have done less? So it's cool. It's cool, like a cool thing to just keep learning about different lifts and stuff like that. And then I went to an NA meeting of Narcotics Anonymous. Uh, and this dude that I see at the gym all the time, he's a regular at that meeting. And it's like, I don't, it might be his home group, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's a big meeting. And so it's like they do a count at the end of the meeting. They say, we have so many people, they have one guy, and his job is to count the number of people there. I guess he said there was like 120 people, if I can remember. And so that's pretty cool, pretty big meeting, you know. And so it was nice. I really went because I see this guy all the time at the gym, and he keeps inviting me to this meeting, and I keep putting it off because I like to go to my own Sunday 6:30 meeting, which is definitely not 120 people. It's like 10 people, you know. People show up more in the summertime, but in like the winter time when it gets darker at like 5 o'clock, you know, like there'll be like 3 people at the meeting sometimes, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, so I went to that, and yeah, still waiting for that Lancer Ready Rev to become available. I really hope that it shows up one day. I hope that it's not just discontinued forever or something. Maybe it's something to do with the, I don't know, internet, because I don't think it's made in the U.S. So it could be some kind of weird international geopolitical drama going on. I don't know, dude. But I hope it shows up sometime. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan for some reason on YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know, dude. Maybe I heard something and something reminded me of him, and he actually got sober later. I don't know how many years before he died, but he made an album when he was sober called In Step, I believe, and I think it was like in the late '80s. And I remember I was reminded of him because I was looking at Peterson pipes, and they were showing people that smoke Peterson pipes. And there's a picture of him with a Peterson hanging, and he's playing guitar and stuff. And then I remember there's this other blues guy also used to smoke with a pipe. I think it's Albert King. I think. I don't know. I think. Anyway, so that's what sparked me remembering that. So I looked it up, and yeah, it was a cool YouTube video of Albert King and Stevie Ray Vaughan playing together, and it's like it's really funny. That dude's hilarious. I mean, Albert King's really funny. He says some pretty hilarious. He's like, you gotta show me how to play with one of those picks because he doesn't play with a pick. I don't know what he plays with, his fingers or whatever. I guess it was like at one point he's like filing. He's Stevie Ray's like going off and he's like filing his fingernails. It's really interesting. Funny idea. Texas, man, Texas blues. Shout out to Clipper Lighters. This is my lighter of choice, and the only one they had at this freaking store was this Tyson. This is backwards. Anyway, Tyson, like Mike Tyson. I like, it's cool, right on. And this is undisputed. So I'm cool with having a Mike Tyson lighter, I guess. Pretty dope. But it's a nice lighter. It's like $2, and you can refill it with propane, not butane, that you would fill like a cigar lighter with. and you can fill it probably 2-3 times before the flint goes away. It gets used up, and then you can replace the flint with like a Zippo flint, and so it lasts quite a while for $2. I mean, it's a great freaking lighter. And it pretty much lights every time. Big flame, you know what I'm saying? No safety bullshit on it, which is cool. So anyway, I just have all these like Stevie Ray fucking riffs going through my head or whatever. Okay, that's about it, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you, Burley Piper, again for the blend recipe, and word up, man. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later.